6:10 here on Breakfast Television. Of course, we are talking about the election from last night. The Liberal minority government, that was what most everybody was predicting.
Yes.
And surprise, surprise, it actually ended up that way.
It did, but there were some surprises.
Yeah.
And want to start with this one first. When we talk about the Green Party gaining the seat here for the first one just outside of BC in Fredericton, this one was big. The first federal Green seat in New Brunswick's history. And it was interesting. We actually had Mike Schreiner with Ontario here, and he was able to react to and to talk about the future of the Greens, and it looks good. It looks good, at the very least, to show some sort of progress.
Absolutely, and they're moving in the right direction. Their numbers are up, their polling numbers are up, which is for the party is good for them to see, and they have the 3 seats now. So, I mean, it gives them a foothold, which is important. But
it does.
Some other ones, Jody Wilson-Raybould held on.
And this was a tight race throughout the evening. I remember watching this riding, and it was kind of going up and down between her and the Liberal candidate. And at one point, we thought, I don't know. And then she was declared. And of course, with the SNC-Lavalin scandal, there were a lot of questions on whether or not she'd be able to win and pull through in this one. So this will be interesting as she heads back to Ottawa, what the dynamic will be. One,
it's difficult when you're sitting as an independent. That is a whole different world than anywhere else, right?
Absolutely.
So we'll see what happens, and we'll see the importance that she might play in this minority government, if there's any room for it, or is she just going to be shunted off to the side, which I might put money on.
Yeah.
Ralph Goodale, long-time Liberal. I was trying to figure out how long he'd been there. I want to say 30 years, possibly going in towards 40. Is that? So he's gone. Jane Philpott, in connection with Jody Wilson-Raybould as well. Let's just get these in quick. Losing her seat.
Right.
She had stepped down from the Liberals in support of Jody Wilson-Raybould.
Now, this is just from the national perspective. We are going to break it down further when it comes to GTA 905 and the 416 as well, how that all panned out. So that's coming up in just a bit, because some surprises there, too.
All right.
Some big ones.
We'll see what happens. And coming up, we also have Kim Wright here, and we're going to be chatting a little bit about